Oh, good morning. Oh, let's see. Today is the 6th, 7th, October, 2019, I think. Somewhere through there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Uh, I just thinking, you know, dealing with Facebook, they're kind of pulling me back on my news feeds. There's probably some stuff I'm putting out you're not going to see. But that's common, that's what we're seeing in a lot of areas right now. I don't know if it's the color for sure. They haven't given me anything definite. Uh, you know, it's my thought this morning is this. The difference between conservative and liberal. Conservative is to be more pulled back, more respectful, more of an honorable stance. I mean, something that you can say, well, this is how it is. I mean, this is actually the way it is, and not the way people want, but the way it is. This is more truthful. It's more honest. Conservative answers the question of what happens when truth meets the road, or the rubber meets the road. Conservatives it's more open to the facts. Well, if you do things that are wrong, your tires are going to squall on the road. If you don't take care of your car, you don't keep your wheels in line, they're going to squall. You're going to wear your tires out. One of these days, you're going to be broke down beside the road. That's basically, that's in a nutshell. Conservative says, "Oh, look over it, it'll last forever." It don't work that way. Liberal thinking does not work in creation, people. It's just it's an avenue of ignorance. That's all it is. It's ignorance, the same ignorance that the devil sowed into Eve's mind when he coaxed her into eating the so-called forbidden apple, whatever, in the garden. Okay, it just don't work in creation. It just don't. And we're seeing it. Your big techs in a lot of areas, they're censoring. Like I said, I don't know why. They haven't given me anything definite. I mean, if they had something definite, you'd think they'd send me a message. I'm talking about Facebook. You'd think they'd send me a definite message of why they're pulling some of my feed off. I'm not claiming to be a bona fide news agency. I'm not claiming this or that or what have you. I'm an American. I draw my conclusions from a Christian foundation. Uh, I'm not the most, probably not the most conservative voice. I'm not trying not to claim to be something I'm not, because I know there's things about me that are not quite kosher also. But I know in order to stay free in this nation, we have to, just like I put on my post, you have to make a righteous decision. You have to. You don't have a choice. You want to keep. You got to put the liar, the thief, the cheat, the rapist, the murderer. They have to be put in their place. If you don't put them in their place, the innocent, the honest, upright, and the helpless will cry. But see, liberal thinking doesn't look at it that way. We're seeing excuses made for liberals and socialists. I mean, look around our president, Donald Trump. He's not perfect. We never put him in office because he's perfect. We put him in office because he had enough backbone in his campaigning. He said, "You put me in," he said, "we'll drain the swamp." And it's what he's working at. The swamp is resisting. Liberal, socialist, poop hole is resisting. Look at them. They have lied and cheated and schemed and plotted and everything else, and they're losing on every side, but yet it hasn't stopped. How do they get by with it? How do they get by with these lies and this rot, this friggin' poop hole? How do they get by with that? because they're giving excuse. Liberal thinking is nothing but an excuse for the poop they can create and conjure in their hearts and minds. That's all it is. And it goes on and on and on. And listen, this stuff that's coming down in Washington, D.C. right now, if true justice is actually served, there's going to be a bunch of friggin' people, man, locked up. And some of them need to be shot. They need to go be put on international television, take them out on a national mall and said America does not stand for this kind of stuff. And just shoot them right there on international television. Just pop their friggin' heads. I mean, it's pitiful. It's pitiful what these people are doing, and they're getting by with it. They're giving an excuse. God told me, people. He showed me some things, he's told me some things. He said they have been given legitimacy. The rot, the trash, the friggin' rot, the shit that they're creating has been given legitimacy. You got to realize how friggin' ugly this is. This thing going on around Trump, how they're trying to remove him from office, you have to realize how ugly those people are that are trying to remove Donald J. Trump from the president's office. You have to realize how friggin' ugly they are. You've got to realize that. This thing is bad. It's bad. You've never seen anything this in life. You've never heard about it in history. History has not told you what's taking place now. This is the biggest disgrace other than Satan coming to the earth. It's the biggest disgrace that's ever touched creation. Well, other than that, maybe the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. It's the biggest disgrace that's ever touched history. This is bad, people. It's bad. It's bad. You've never seen anything done on this scale. It's never been done on this scale in history. You have to realize, Rome done some ugly things. Maybe Alexander the Great done some ugly things. Maybe Hitler done some ugly things. Maybe this done some ugly things. A lot of people done some ugly things. But never on this scale in history will this take place, has taken place, how it's going to affect the world. It'll make the Hitler's little march across Europe, it'll make it look like child's play. You have to realize what happens if America falls or falters as a free nation and the whole world turns to socialism. You have never in history or in your life or anybody's life seen what's going to take place. I'm telling you. You better get your head out of your butt. I'm telling you. This is bad, people. This is bad. This lie going on. Adam Schiff. People, they know he friggin' lied to his teeth, people, only coming out about this friggin' phone call and everything. He created things right there in front of everybody, and they sat there, and his liberal medias, they just man, their tongue went right up the crack of the Adam Schiff's butt, and they run with it. The Democratic Party run with it. It's pitiful, people. It's literally pitiful. Some of you you're following these people, and you got your head up ignorance butt. You need to get your head out of ignorance butt. It's pitiful what's going on. They're trying to paint you the picture. Socialism, liberalism is trying to paint you the picture that everybody accepts what Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi and the Democratic Party and the liberal medias and what Comey and Strzok and Page and McCabe and all these people done. They're trying to make you believe it's acceptable. It's not acceptable. The nation, the majority of the nation, backs Donald Trump. Backs Donald Trump. Because they recognize the rot from the left. They recognize it. I don't want to stretch this out. I don't get this together. I don't know just exactly what Facebook is cutting me back on. I don't know. I don't have a bunch of, according to them, I don't. I've had a lot of responses from all over the nation, but I've only got so many likes. I think I got 7 likes on Twister World News right now. It's been like this. It's been like that for years. You got likes, you don't got likes. You got likes, you don't like. I don't know how they govern it all. All I know is they went through what they call these algorithms, and they've separated people from different things, and conservative news needs to be heard all over, because it's conservative is more honorable, it's more just, it's more up to par. Liberal means to be deceitful. That's what it means. But you can go to the Bible, Isaiah 32, Old Testament Bible, Isaiah chapter 32, verses 5 through 8, and it'll tell you what a liberal is. It'll tell you. You need to read it. Don't take my word for it. Read it yourself. You need to know what these friggin' perverts are doing, what the Democratic Party has turned into. You need to realize that. It's pitiful, people. It's pitiful. And watch the way they're playing unions. They're playing unions right now because they're promising these union members the world. Oh, you're gonna have more control of this. You're gonna be doing this. They're promising the world, but they're deceitful. You have to realize, people, a socialist system is not about justice. It's not about truth. It's not about honor. It's not about discretion. It's not about respect and regard. A socialist system is a controlling power that basically adds up to cruelty. And they choose the winners, the losers. Your entrepreneurship don't make any difference how friggin' smart you are on trying to put you a business together. They choose the winners and the losers. The socialist system is ugly. It wouldn't particularly have to be, but look at them. Look at them. They lie. They cheat. They steal. Listen, names are popping up right and left right now where this corruption is going. This thing around Joe Biden and the Ukraine and Hunter Biden and how they tried to blame this and this about Donald Trump's phone call, and now we're finding out information coming out right now showing that, hey, listen, it's a mess. Glenn Beck has got a video out on YouTube. You need to watch it. I don't care what you think about Glenn Beck. You need to watch it. Listen. Glenn Beck jerked the cover off of Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton and that bunch of perverts back in the early, back around 2012, 2013, maybe even earlier, 2010, 11. He jerked the cover off of them. That's what got Glenn Beck kicked off of Fox News. Glenn Beck was jerking the cover off the friggin' rot that went on around Obama and Clinton and others. That's what got him kicked off of Fox News. Well, now he's got a video out now. He's doing videos on the Blaze and stuff all the time anyway. But he's got a video out right now on YouTube. It's, let's see, how is it? Just put in the Blaze or Glenn Beck uncovering the Ukraine scandal. Something like that. I may have it here somewhere. I'll see if I can get it on there. But you need to watch it. I mean, he putting these names and places he did all this stuff and how they've connected from the last 2 or 3 years, how all this stuff is connected, and he brings it up to par right now. It's good. You need to watch it, people. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I just doing a little introductory for this my post. Have a good one. Hope you have a good day. Later.